Firstly, in relation to police operations, there will be a visible and increased police presence in the affected local government areas, including deployment of specialised commands and including a riot squad, highway patrol and increased presence more broadly. From Monday, there'll be 500 extra Australian Defence officers on the ground as well, following a request by New South Wales Police. There'll be enhanced random checkpoints at key roads with accompanying electronic warning signs so that police have every ability with that increased presence to clamp down on people doing the wrong thing. From Monday, the health orders will be formally enforced from midnight. However, between now and then, police will still be able to impose these additional fines, even though the health orders kick in on Monday morning after midnight. Between now and then, if police have evidence that you're doing the wrong thing in any of these categories, these additional fines will apply. So $5,000 for on-the-spot breach of home quarantine, which is currently $1,000, $5,000 on the spot for lying on a permit, which is already a criminal offence, $5,000 on the spot fine for lying to a contact tracer, which is already a criminal offence, $3,000 on the spot fine for breaching the two-person exercise rule in any way, $3,000 on the spot fine for breaching rules going into regional New South Wales. In Greater Sydney and other lockdown areas, but not the local government areas of concern, the 10-kilometre rule will come down to 5 kilometres. So you can obviously do activity within your local government area, but instead of 10 kilometres from your home, it will be 5 kilometres from your home, and that's for all of Greater Sydney. All those areas which aren't the local government areas of concern will now have imposed on them the 5 kilometres instead of the 10 kilometres. In affected local government areas, we want to stress that exercise means only exercise and supervision of children. So the word recreation will not leave any doubt. That word is taken out in terms of those local government areas of concern. Exercise means exercise. Many people know that, but unfortunately some people were trying to get around the rules that were imposed. In affected local government areas, you will need to register your single buddy to make sure that people aren't abusing that rule. And also, importantly, for regional New South Wales, you will need a permit to go into regional New South Wales, whether you're an authorised worker, whether you're travelling to a second home because you might be a worker utilising a second home, or whether you're inspecting real estate. You will need a permit. The permit system will be effective from next Saturday, but obviously between now and then, police can stop you and seek evidence for what you're doing, and if you're doing the wrong thing, you'll have those extra fines imposed. Obviously, we've also tightened the rule, as was foreshadowed, around inspection of real estate property and others where it's limited to one person. And only one person, of course, can travel to a second home. So these are additional resources and additional penalties and tightening of orders in some circumstances to provide police all the resources they need to be able to ensure that compliance is maintained at all times and to ensure that the small handful of people doing the wrong thing are prevented from doing the wrong thing.